Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, this year marks the 95th anniversary of the founding of the Chinese People's Liberation Army. It is also a crucial year for the Chinese people to embark on a new journey of building a modern socialist country under the leadership of the Communist Party of China. On behalf of the Chinese Embassy in South Africa, I wish to extend my heartfelt thanks to friends from all walks of life who have long given great support for the development of China and the PLA. The PLA is a people's army created and led by the Communist Party of China. In recent years, under the personal guidance of President Xi Jinping, the PLA has been making constant efforts in making new progress toward the goal of building a world-class army. It has been playing an increasingly important role in safeguarding national sovereignty and territorial integrity, upholding national dignity and development interests, and making significant contributions to maintaining regional and world peace. China and South Africa are good brothers, good partners, and good friends, sharing will and woe. We have forged a profound bond of friendship as early as the anti-apartheid movement. Since the establishment of diplomatic ties, the two countries have supported and learned from each other in exploring development paths suited to our respective national conditions. The China-South African Comprehensive Strategic Partnership has become a fine model for China-Africa relations and South-South cooperation. Since the beginning of this year, President Xi Jinping and President Cyril Ramaphosa have maintained intensive interaction, speaking on the phone twice, and exchanging letters 3 times. Their leadership has provided strategic guidance for the development of bilateral relations. At the recently concluded 14th BRICS Summit, President Xi Jinping and President Cyril Ramaphosa joined hands to promote the BRICS mechanism, advocate BRICS spirit, and advance BRICS cooperation with an aim of injecting stability and positive energy into a troubled and turbulent world, and jointly starting a new journey of BRICS cooperation. The PLA and the SANDF are close comrades and brothers. In recent years, there have been frequent interactions between the two militaries at all levels and in various fields. Practical cooperation has deepened in areas such as COVID-19 response and disaster relief, institutional building, mutual visits of delegations, academic exchanges, joint exercises and training, and military trade. The relationship between the two militaries is at its best in history and is still growing. Military-to-military cooperation not only provides important support for the China-South Africa Comprehensive Strategic Partnership, but also makes important contributions to peace and security in Africa and the world at large. The Chinese Embassy in South Africa has always taken it as an important mission to promote the development of the two countries' military-to-military relations. I am confident that under the strategic leadership of President Xi Jinping and President Cyril Ramaphosa, we will definitely be able to elevate China-South Africa military-to-military relations to a new height and give strong boost to the China-South Africa Comprehensive Strategic Partnership. I thank you all.
Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, on the occasion of the 95th anniversary of the founding of the Chinese People's Liberation Army, on behalf of the Chinese Defense Attaché Office, I would like to extend my highest respect and heartfelt gratitude to you for long-standing care and support to the PLA. The PLA is People's Army, created and led by the Communist Party of China. Over the past 95 years, the PLA has made historic contributions to national independence and people's liberation, to defending national sovereignty, security, and development interest. In the new era, guided by Xi Jinping's shot on strengthening the military, the PLA will follow the Chinese path of military development and fully transform into world-class forces. China unswervingly pursues a national defense policy that's defensive in nature. The PLA has long been fulfilling our international responsibilities and obligations, actively participating in UN peacekeeping operations and international disaster relief, carrying out regular escort missions in the Gulf of Aden and the waters of Somalia. History has proved and will continue to prove that China and the PLA is a builder of the world peace, the contributor of global development, and the defender of international order. Currently, the world is facing profound change and a pandemic, both unseen in a century. The dregs of the Cold War mentality are resurfacing, and unilateralism is running rampant, gravely upsetting the international order and security. Standing at historical crossroads, China and the PLA would like to work with our peace-loving nation to firmly oppose all forms of hegemonic and bullying acts, and light the sunshine of peace reach all corners of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, China and South Africa are good brothers and good partners. Since the anti-apartheid struggle in South Africa, we have built a deep friendship in recent years on the struggle guidance of our two heads of state. China-South African comprehensive strategic partnership has enjoyed profound development and is maintaining a good momentum of growth, and citing the best example of China-Africa relations and South-South cooperation. China-South African military relationship is an important part of our bilateral relations. Thanks to the joint effort, the pragmatic cooperation between the two army forces has achieved fruitful results. In early March this year, China and South African defense ministers held a video conference and reached consensus on many topics, and injected new impetus into the relations between the two army forces. Ladies and gentlemen, the PLA values the friendship and the cooperation with the South African National Defense Forces. Standing at a new historical starting point, the PLA stands ready to further consolidate the special friendship with the South African National Defense Forces, deepen pragmatic cooperation in various fields, and make great contributions to safeguarding world peace and regional stability. Thank you.
This is Lieutenant General Lee. I'm the Chief of Staff of the South African National Defense Force. This is for me to say bravo and congratulations to the People's Liberation Army of China, the People's Liberation Army, indeed. Born 1927 out of the Nanchang uprisings, a product of a people's revolution, sustained, growing from a force of 5,000 feet on the ground to what we've become. Ability to project far beyond own borders, probably unchallenged, on the seas, on the skies, on the ground. You've grown to be a dependable force, not only to your own nation, but projected as a force for good to others. The military-civil fusion concept of President Xi that commandeered all that nation to look at all things integrated, has seen you growing multifold and becoming much more industrialized than I think you even thought it was possible in such a space of time. It has seen you partnering with major companies in the world, bringing much more ability to even project more, and outsmarting even your own selves. You really need to be congratulated. From a peasant arrangement to a highly industrialized nation, with the military at work as one singular with your own people. I want on this day that you remember your beginnings, because they will inform your future. You've already done that. Live up to it. Congratulations, PLA, and forward to your strength and friendship. Thank you.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Good day to my brothers and sisters of the People's Liberation Army of China, and specifically to my colleagues at the Defense Attaché's office in Pretoria, South Africa. On behalf of the Defense Wing of Pakistan in Pretoria, I wish to congratulate all of you on the 95th anniversary of the founding of the Chinese People's Liberation Army. The bond of brotherhood between Pakistan and China in general, and between the Pakistan Armed Forces and PLA in particular, needs no reiteration. Our Iron Brotherhood has rightly been described as higher than the highest mountains and deeper than the deepest ocean. With decades of blood, sweat and toil endured together. My dear brothers and sisters in arms, the future of our relationship boasts even more laurels, which are practically manifested in our landmark mega cooperation project in the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, and our unflinching resolve in defense cooperation domain. May the PLA continue to prosper and continue to gain more laurels in its already rich history of professionalism and greatness. Long live Pakistan-China Brotherhood. Let me also take this opportunity as the Dean of the Military Attachés and Advisories Corps in Pretoria to wish you a happy 95th anniversary of founding of PLA on behalf of all MAC members, both resident and non-resident in Pretoria. Our best wishes go out to you on this special day as well. May God bless you all. I thank you.
Dear Major General Shang Hong, the Chinese Defense Attaché, on the occasion of the 95th anniversary of the founding of the Chinese People's Liberation Army, and on behalf of the Egyptian Defense Office in Pretoria, I would like to congratulate the Chinese people on this great occasion. The relationship between Egypt and all the countries all over the world is one of a kind, especially the relationship with China in all aspects. May our relationship and cooperation flourish. Long live friendship between the Egyptian and the Chinese people. Congratulations again. Thank you so much.
His Excellency, the Ambassador of China to the Republic of South Africa, the Defense Attaché, distinguished audience, ladies and gentlemen. I am Commodore Aminu Isa Chikaji, the Defense Advisor of Nigeria to the Republic of South Africa. On behalf of the Defense Section, High Commission of Nigeria to the Republic of South Africa, I present compliments and congratulatory message to the Ambassador, Defense Attaché, and the entire staff of the Chinese Embassy, as well as the Chinese Armed Forces, on the occasion of its 95th anniversary of the founding of the Chinese People's Liberation Army. China and Nigeria share a very cordial relationship, and so do our armed forces. Both countries play crucial roles towards the peace, stability, and development, as well as global security. The Chinese Armed Forces has since inception continued to develop and evolve the necessary capabilities to address its national, regional, and global security challenges. As you celebrate this all-important and historic event, I want to wish the Chinese Armed Forces more successes in its pursuit for excellence. I also wish the entire good people of China a very special and historic Armed Forces.
Good morning. I'm Colonel Shakrit Kumsuban, Thai Defense Attaché, Royal Thai Embassy. On behalf of the Royal Thai Armed Forces, it's my great honor to extend to all personnel of Chinese Armed Forces my heartfelt congratulations on the occasion of 95th anniversary of founding of the Chinese People's Liberation Army on the 1st of August 2022. This auspicious occasion commemorates the remarkable bravery and dedication of Chinese Armed Forces personnel for the past to the present. I am confident that the Chinese Armed Forces will prosper to the greater height. Also, I wish to take this opportunity to reaffirm that the Royal Thai Armed Forces willingness to further strengthen the cooperation with the Chinese Armed Forces for the mutual benefits of the two armed forces. Once again, please accept my sincere congratulations on this honorable day and allow me to convey my best wishes to all men and women of the Chinese Armed Forces for the continued progress and prosperity in all your future endeavor. Thank you.
Minehao, my Chinese army brothers. China is a big and powerful country which has an important role in world history and economy. This is a consequence of many years of dedication and excellent results of its internal and foreign relations. To protect such a powerful country, it's necessary to have and cleverly keep strong and committed armed forces. The Chinese can be proud of their People's Liberation Army, which celebrates today its 95th anniversary. On behalf of the Brazilian Army Attaché Office in South Africa, I have the pleasure to send my best salute to all members of the Chinese People's Liberation Army. I wish you all success in your task to serve the people. Congratulations!